Hey everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto. Took a few days off just to enjoy the time. My dad's birthday is July 4th, so another happy birthday to my dad. Let's dig in though. So we've got Nexo buying Vauld. Remember I think it was June 13th, where I had said Nexo was trying to purchase the assets of Celsius. Well, here they go, and they buy the assets of Vauld, or at least they've signed the agreement that they're going to buy the assets of Vauld. Vauld is another crypto lender who has fallen under hard times. That ought to tell you something. Then you have KuCoin. Now, this is a larger story than KuCoin. Okay, much larger story than KuCoin. You have KuCoin getting hit with FUD, which is really bad because you've seen them drop about over 17% in the past week and about 14% in the past month. So that's a really, really, really big deal, right? And then you have other smaller places, and I've been touching on different smaller exchanges running into troubles before. You have Bybit and a few others. Pay attention to those things. Even CZ last week, I said it last week. CZ was like, listen, the future of exchanges is decentralized, right? So centralized exchanges are not where people are headed. They're headed toward, or the industry is headed toward, decentralized exchanges. So when you look at these exchanges and you see what kind of projects they're buying, what kind of business deals they're making, this is why. This is exactly why. Okay, so imagine if you're a bank. I mean, take Peter Schiff's Eurobank, right? Uninsured, based in Puerto Rico. He lives in Puerto Rico, so they were based in Puerto Rico, and basically a run on the bank happened. So Puerto Rico said, "You don't have enough. You're insolvent. We're going to put you in a receivership." That's exactly what happened, just like that. So if you're in Puerto Rico, or if you're holding any kind of assets in this bank, who knows now? Who knows? So going back to tie that back over to exchanges, and I'm sitting there, I'm going, yeah, this is why I prefer non-custodial wallets. And I'll keep harping on it. I'll just keep hammering people on it. This is why I like non-custodial wallets. Because if a given exchange goes belly up, for however money you have on there, those coins are not yours. Those coins are not yours. They're only earmarked for you, but they're not yours. So that means the creditors get those coins before you do. So I will use an exchange to purchase what I want to purchase, and then I'm off of that exchange. I move I think I have over 90% of my funds away from exchanges, centralized exchanges, onto non-custodial wallets. If I need to make a move, I make a move from there. Right? That's what I look at. If I need to purchase a coin, I'm actually analyzing how much that purchase is going to cost me on centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. That's what I look at. How much it's going to cost me. Fees, the whole transaction. How much is it going to run me? If it's only a couple bucks more, could be a decentralized exchange or a centralized exchange. But no, after that transaction is complete, I'm moving those digital assets onto a non-custodial wallet, just because I don't trust exchanges. So that's the story about KuCoin. Lender CoinLoan is having big problems. Like I said, they dropped their daily withdrawal rate from $500,000 to $5,000. That kind of screams we've got problems. They're trying to make sure that there's not too much of a run on the bank. There's going to be a run on the bank, period. That's going to happen. CoinLoan knows it's going to happen. That's why they cut the withdrawal rates. I'm sitting back and I'm saying, yeah. All of those companies, those centralized companies that were trying to do DeFi, that's more like centralized finance in a crypto world. So now they're kind of paying the price. So when I sit back and I look at that, I kind of go, ooh, I know that's going to be painful. That's not going to be fun at all. So as I look at that, I just kind of go, yep, okay. And it's something to look at going forward, right? Lets you know who you should be dealing with and who you should not be dealing with. Okay? pay attention to, what JP Morgan is doing, what BlackRock is doing, what Citi is doing, what Goldman Sachs is doing. They're all looking to create or have already created liquidity pools from, mutual fund shares, those kinds of things, tokenizing assets. When that truly hits the DeFi market, that's going to be a major game changer. And we're not talking about, oh, it's not happening. No, we're talking about these things are happening now, right now. So pay attention, pay very close attention. Now, something I really wanted to get into is Colombia. Colombia, the country, not the school. Colombia is actually going to be integrating XRP Ledger, Ripple, get it, into their land registration system. Real estate has got to be one of the best utilities for crypto technology ever. There's so many places where you can use crypto. For instance, imagine selling a piece of land, selling a piece of property. All of that information has to be captured. Imagine if you captured that on a blockchain, on a ledger. Searchable, it's quick, it's immutable, can't be changed. The only thing that can happen is another transaction that would supersede the previous transaction and would have to be agreed upon by the parties of the previous transaction, meaning that last owner. So imagine being able to do that. Imagine in the United States, a title search moving from where it is now to blockchain tech. How much more efficient would that be? Oh, that would disrupt the market, wouldn't it? In a major fashion, right? Because a lot of those companies that would normally perform the title search, well, you don't need them anymore, right? Isn't that where the world is going? Isn't that what crypto technology represents? So as you go forward and you start looking at how crypto can be leveraged, right now, crypto's taking a beating, just like the stock market is taking a beating. This is one of the reasons why I don't listen to Jim Cramer. I might listen to him about stocks, but I absolutely do not listen to him about crypto. Because he constantly spreads FUD about, oh, crypto's dead, blah, 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 blah. And I sit there and I just go, dude, when was the last time you read things? Crypto's not dead. It's taking a beating right now, just like the stock market is taking a beating. But the potential of crypto and Web3 technologies is far greater. Far greater. So it's not going anywhere. It's going to take a hit, but it's not going to go anywhere except up. Right? I can see another major dip coming. But that's only because nobody can call a bottom. So we could, see things go further down before we see things skyrocket up. And we'll get into the numbers later, but really, pay attention to those people that are spreading FUD about crypto technology, Web3 technology, metaverse technology. Oh, it's only for games, it's only for this, only for that. I had a long conversation with one of my board of advisors about metaverse tech, Web3 tech, and where it's going. This is why my company, Rebel Visions, joined the Metaverse Standards Forum as a principal. Not as a partner or participant, but as a principal. Because we can see where everything is going, the mindset of the people around the world. They want to take control over their financial assets. They want to take control over what they share around the world. They want to take control of who they can interact with. That spells out Web3, Metaverse, and crypto. So why not be a part of the team that's actually going to help to structure the interoperability and standards? Right? When I look at the potential for crypto, not just as a disruptor, but as an efficiency gain, as a productivity gain, there's just so much going on there. And that's my weekly outlook. So I'm looking at things that will have big impacts. So this is the second major real estate deal that I've noted. The first one was in Brazil, and now this one. And I've reported about Brazil, I think, late May, early June. So go ahead and look at my videos and you'll see it. But The utility of crypto goes far beyond what people might think, which means that more money will come. You have a lot of money, a lot of cash sitting on the sidelines because the markets aren't doing well, commodities aren't doing well, equities aren't doing, nothing's doing well except, well, energy. Energy's going up. But you don't really have a lot, of money in crypto. So all that money that's sitting on the sidelines, sooner or later, it's going to explode back in, especially when you see more news come out. I always tell you about there's a first shoe to drop and then there's a second shoe to drop. So Citi and Onyx Digital Assets, that's JP Morgan's arm, when you think about them saying, hey, we're going to be doing something, we're going to be tokenizing assets. Now, what's the second shoe to drop? Oh, we've digitized the assets. We've put them into liquidity pools. That's huge. It's going to have a rippling effect. Think about asset management, whether it be, retail asset management or institutional asset management. It's going to have huge reverberating effects. And I look forward to it. Why? Because there'll be a lot of money to be made. What platform are you using? What network are you using? It equates to what coins are being used, all that good stuff. That's going to make certain areas explode. DeFi, crypto, Web3, metaverse, all of it. So unless I hear that, I would have to hear so much news about many different crypto projects going down for me to change my outlook. I'm not talking about a single coin. I think there are a lot of coins out there. Bitcoin, Avalanche, Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, Polygon. There are so many coins out there that have specific utility. Chainlink, Gala, you have so many coins out there that have specific utility that are being leveraged and will continue to be leveraged in the future. So pay attention to that. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you have a great day. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what my kids are doing, do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Absolutely hit the notification bell so that you know what wait a minute. That's right. I forgot to go over the numbers. Let's go hit that right now. Alrighty. So looking at the numbers, I'm kind of like, all right, well, we kind of know. Let's give it one more refresh just to make sure. When I opened this up a few minutes ago, it refreshed, but let's hit the refresh again one more time. And you can see that, you have, decent movement over here, not huge, right? Stepping, not something I pay attention to really. But there's nothing here that's really making me flinch in terms of what's good, what's bad. Over here on this side, basically the same thing. I come all the way down to here. My 5% rule. So I normally don't pay attention to anything under 5%, right? There are reasons why. XDC network moving 5%. That one I would pay attention to. XDC has a lot going on. That's something I would pay attention to. On a purchase, Nexo going down 6%. Okay. All right. Why is it down? I would expect that within the next couple of days we'll see a little bit of a pop from Nexo, right? As they start to solidify the Vauld deal, you'll see. I'm thinking that you will probably see a nice little pop from Nexo, but will it remain? I doubt it, but I expect to see that pop. And nothing else going on here. Then we flip over. Let's take a look. Fear and greed. Look at that. 19 out of 100. That's the best we've been in a long time. We're still in extreme fear, but that's the best we've seen in weeks. Okay. DeFi Llama up to 74.5 billion. Okay. All right. In TVL, that's not bad. But, Bitcoin is still battling to get back above 20,000. Until I can see Bitcoin get back up here somewhere, I'm not going to care. I'm not going to care. I'm still going to think, even if it did, imagine Bitcoin's all-time high was 69,000. So until we hit I want to say half that, right? $34,000, 34 and a half. Until we hit that number, I'm going to say everything's on sale. Practically everything is on sale. Will we hit those highs again this year? I don't know, but I do expect significant growth this year, though. Looking all the way around, yeah, you have everything taking a big hit. Litecoin taking that big of a hit? Yeah, that's something I would pay attention to. Doge is down, 0.66. Okay. All right. I see it's down. But I see everybody else being down as well. So I'm kind of sitting back and going, yeah, we're still at really great numbers to get in at. So if you were to get in, I wouldn't consider you being, fear of missing out. I wouldn't consider that a FOMO move. I would consider it more of a DCA move, dollar cost averaging. So you look at it now, you get in a little bit, you wait a little while, see if there's a little bit of a dip, get in a little bit. Again, I still think, my stomach still gets, a little queasy, but I still think that we could definitely see Bitcoin hit 15,000. Would I be happy about it? No. Well, okay. I probably would because I'm trying to DCA. But I can definitely see it going down below that at least one more time. I can definitely see 17.6, right? I'm sorry, those are just the numbers that I have in my head that are possibilities. I think those are more possibilities than shooting up into the 30s right now. Because nobody can predict the bottom. Okay? Nobody can predict the bottom. So whoever's telling you they can predict the bottom, don't listen to that. It's not going to happen. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget, if you like what I'm doing, like the information I'm giving to you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Absolutely hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video. Have a good one.